My name is Stan Best. And I don't have any emotional stories like the family does. But when we first moved to Arizona, I think the second person I met was Abe. Bob brought you and Forrest over to the house. And until I met Abe, I thought everybody that went to church was being hypocrites or Bible thumper, or all the bad things that you think about. And then I met Abe, and I found out how wrong I was. And I guess I've been ever since then. And I think a good part of that is doing it. And I appreciate that. But, Abe, it's been a long time.
Long time. Almost uncountable.
I know. We went from being young and strong to, in my case, not so strong. Yours is still. But I just wanna tell you how much I appreciate being around you and the family, because it's always been an inspiration to me on how to treat my family. I think I've learned. I try at least. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I'm Valerie Woolridge, and Deacon Walls has been such an inspiration to me and to my husband. I appreciate the fact that he was always a sounding board for my husband and always give him wisdom and would just be there to encourage him. And like everybody else has said, that he won't give you the answer. He'll make you think it out for yourself, which is really good. Now, he used to be our Sunday school teacher, and it was such a pleasure to be in Sunday school class with him, because he was going to make you talk and give him the answers, and he would be very, very prepared, because he would have his projector and the slide, and he was ready, but we weren't always ready. So he taught us a lot, and I really appreciate him and Mama Katie, their whole family. They're just such lovely people, all of them, and it's such a blessing to know you and for God to have put you in our lives. And I just appreciate everything that you've done for us, and we'll always love you, Mama Katie.
Thank
Love you too. God bless you. Sheila thinks she's a favorite daughter, but it's really Valerie.
I'm Lacey. I'm his grandkid. Well, when we moved out here, I was 5 years old, or almost 5 years old, and I mean, we left like everybody where I'm from, you know, my part of the family, and coming into a family with Dawn and with everybody in the family here, you know, like Papa and all them, they really accepted us. And I never really had my grandpa, you know, but I always had my Papa, you know. And I remember when we were little kids, you know, he would take us to the park that's in the neighborhood they're back in now, and carry us on his shoulders and run with us and like all this crazy stuff. And he's our grandpa, you know. We're like, yeah, our grandpa's awesome. Like he like carries us on his shoulders, and we're 10. Like it's cool. And I remember when we were real young, you'd come over to the house and you'd do like push-ups, but you would be on your hands, and like your feet would be up on the wall, and you would be doing like these crazy cool push-ups, and all his kids were just like amazed, like you're the strongest man in the world, and like all these stories. We had all this stuff. Papa's a superhero, and it was cool. But like, thank you for accepting me into your family and loving me and treating me like a grandkid, because I never really got that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yo.
Mama Katie holding on that money.
Well, after 53 years, I can say it's been a good 53. And I hope there's more. I don't have a lot of, can't remember them now, but I'm sure there's some tales I could tell you. But he's a good husband, a strict dad, a Christian,
a loving husband too. And I can say that I can't really say anything bad about him. I was trying to think of something bad. But thank you for being you. I love you. I wish I could think of some all the kids.
Now we pulled off a surprise party.
And I'm sorry I had lied to you about this party.
That's great.
Thank you.
I love you. Anyone else?
When I first met your mom and dad, I thought he was a wonderful Southern gentleman. He was very kind and polite, and he just had a wonderful Christian testimony, both of them together, and I just love you.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
I'm Mary Ellen. I'm Sandy's mom. Sorry, I was introducing myself. I wanted to tell the funniest story that I think we've known Katie and Abe for 26 plus years. And I think the hardest I ever saw him laugh was on the last dinner that we had out at Sandy's house, and the kids decided to do the cinnamon challenge. And I was torn between looking at him roll and laughing and trying to take the picture of Natasha's cloud of cinnamon coming out of her mouth as she was being so smug with her little brother that she had managed to do it and he had choked, and all of a sudden she just went this cloud came out, and Abe was just sitting over there rolling. He's like, what was the point of that? And I said, absolutely nothing. But I did want to say that when our kids got married, that Katie and Abe adopted all of us, my mom, my dad, my brother, and my younger daughter and her children. So they have all grown up with Grandma Katie and Papa as their grandparents as well. So we just know that there's been a lot of love, and we went through a lot together as a big family. So really appreciate the strength and the faith in the Lord that Katie and Abe have, and to always be that strength and backbone for their whole family and my whole side as well, which we're all the extended family. So happy birthday.
Just to be behind the camera, not in front of it, so it's a little uncomfortable for me. But my name is Kathy. I guess I'm probably the newest member of this lovely extended family, and I couldn't be more honored or pleased about that. Both you and Mrs. Walls have been beyond gracious to me from the day we met, and you've always been there when I needed you and when Keith has needed you, and we both love you very, very much, and appreciate just what a kind and decent and lovely gentleman that you are, and we both love you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, my Sonia.
Yeah, it is.
I'm Jaden, and whenever I see something, he always comes around.
Oh, the sister. I know I don't have to work. Like, everybody's coming to my house.
That's all.
You were in the playground.
I love you.
I know, I can
Have a seat. And what do you want?
You remember Jasmine, the little bitty baby?
My name is Jasmine.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. You're my birthday. bring the presents.
Huh?
Yeah.
Have a good trip.
I'm in charge. I'm in charge. Ask her. Ask her. Just like she jumped into my arms. My heart. I think I could. Happy birthday. I'm glad you got to see me. I knew you was wanting to. God bless you. Happy birthday. Next time. All right. God bless you. She didn't plan her weekend. Yeah, but she I will. No, she will. I'll tell her. I'll see you later. All right. Okay. I'll see you guys Sunday. If you're lucky, we'll let you come to class. I'm going to take these appointments. Okay.
All right, so, okay, good. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Your memorable birthday. Only had this second birthday we had family together like this. People when we were, I guess, like 15 or 16 years old. Before we had all of our birthdays in the neighborhood together, and then we had a crowd. And this is. Let's think of one. I just heard it right out of the head.
Yeah, I think those were days.
I knew you were popular, but I didn't know.
I know. I guess. Okay. Yes. I got to pay you a visit there. Coming over, I wasn't there. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. That's all right.